from the vinyl community, and of course all other YouTubers who are watching this video. This is Ingrid from the Netherlands again, aka Rocking Lupa. And yes, this is going to be my third video in my response to my own Michael Jackson 3rd anniversary thread. A couple of days ago I've posted a video in which I've started a Michael Jackson 3rd anniversary thread, in which I've asked 3 questions. And because, you know, of course, tomorrow, Monday, June the 25th, it will be 3 years ago that Michael Jackson unfortunately passed away much too young, on the age of 50. And yeah, I just wanted to do something and yeah, maybe just kind of honor his legacy in, you know, maybe through this thread. And in the meantime, I've received already a couple of responses to this thread, and I'm really very thankful for that. And also people who just don't have a camera themselves, they just respond to the thread, you know, by yeah, writing their comments, you know, or write me a message or something like that. So yeah, that's really very cool. And yeah, I want to thank all the people who already responded. And yeah, if you want to join this thread and you didn't do it yet, you are just very welcome. So yeah, send your reply, send your videos, and I'm just very curious for your answers, you know, to the questions. And well, so this is the 3rd video in which I answer those questions myself. And the 3rd question was, show your Michael Jackson, you know, records, CDs, or other Michael Jackson related stuff. So if you have something in your collection from Michael Jackson, yeah, show us that in your reply to that to the thread, okay? So yeah, and now it's my turn to show my Michael Jackson. So and as I already said before in my in the former parts of my response, you know, I really have a lot of Michael Jackson stuff, because yeah, I've been a Michael Jackson fan already since my teenage years. I was about 11 or 12 years old since when I bought the very first Michael Jackson album, and of course that was the Thriller album. And yeah, I always have been a fan since that day. And yeah, even if I'm a grown-up woman now, yeah, you know, Michael Jackson is still very special to me. And yeah, still when I find something special in records or CDs, or when I see something particular, I just yeah, I think it's really yeah, great to have. I just want to grab that and add it to that, add it to my collection, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I still can get very excited about yeah, finding something, yeah, a new Michael Jackson item, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so actually I have a lot of stuff here to show. So let's start off, because it's really a lot. And I wanted to do, as I always do, in my recent finds video, I always start with the CDs first. So let's also do that in my yeah, Michael Jackson thread, okay? So I want to start with the CDs, and it's a lot, really a lot. But for example, I think I bought this about a year or 2 years ago. This is a 4 CD set by the Jackson 5, and yeah, it contains 4 CDs. Diana Ross presents the Jackson 5, ABC, third album, and Dancing Machine. Very nice to have. I have this one, Michael Jackson and Jackson 5, the best of. So it's a compilation CD. Actually, I have a lot of compilation CDs. This is the Jackson 5 story. I have Jackson 5 featuring Michael Jackson. Very great to have. This is Love Songs, also by the Jackson 5. This is the Great Jackson 5. Then I have Diana Ross presents the Jackson 5. Actually, it's a copied CD, but you know, because I didn't find an original copy yet, because I don't know if it's yeah, released on CD. So yeah, this is also a copy because it's actually burned from an LP. So these were yeah, I just burned the LP on the CD. So this is ABC. This is of course the third album. This is the Jackson 5 third album and Maybe Tomorrow. So it contains tracks of 2 albums. This is also Maybe Tomorrow. Then I have Jackson 5 Icon. Also compilation CD I bought quite recently. I think it was last year. Then I have Soul Legends, and this is also the Jackson 5. This is the very best of Michael Jackson with the Jackson 5. Very great to have. This is the Essential Collection, also by the Jackson 5. This is a really awesome compilation CD, Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, the Motown years. This holds 3 CDs, so very great to have. And well, those were the CDs from the Jackson 5, which means I will turn to the Jacksons now. This is yeah, this is a self-titled album, the Jacksons. This is Going Places, also very great album by the Jacksons. This is actually a bootleg. It's a concert in Carré Theater in Amsterdam, in Holland, February 26th of 1979. And you know, especially because the concert was in Holland, it's very yeah, it's awesome to have this, you know. So yeah, Back to the original copies again. This is the Jacksons with Destiny. Great CD. Also, I also love the title song. This is yeah, a 2 CD set which contains Destiny also and Triumph. So you see 2 CD sets, and of course it contains a little yeah, bonus tracks. So also very yeah, interesting to have this as a fan, you know. Yeah, and then I have, of course, I think one of the most successful Jacksons albums, Triumph. Of course, with the major hit Can You Feel It? And let's see what I have. This is the Jacksons live, so it's the live album. Then I have Jacksons, this is Victory. I think this was actually also the very last album with all the Jackson brothers on it. So yeah, of course with Torture and State of Shock, you know, the duet with of course Mick Jagger from the Rolling Stones. Then this is a compilation CD, the very best of the Jacksons. Also very great to have. What do I have? This is the Essential, the Jacksons. Yeah, this is the very best of the Jacksons. And what's very nice about the front picture is that Michael here is wearing this orange shirt with the logo of a Dutch magazine, actually. Here you can see, if you watch very well, Pop Photo. And the magazine doesn't exist anymore, but when I was a teenager, Pop Photo was a very popular yeah, music magazine, you know, with yeah, the most popular pop stars, you know, teenager idols and everything. So yeah, so it's very nice that Michael wears that t-shirt from that Dutch magazine. So yeah, great to have this. Also, this is Michael Jackson. Yeah, I moved from the Jacksons to the solo CDs now from Michael Jackson. So, well, this is Looking Back to Yesterday by Michael Jackson. So these are all recordings when he was a very young boy, and I already had this on vinyl, but later on I now have it on a CD too. This is Forever Michael. Then I have Got to Be There, Michael Jackson. Awesome CD. Then I have, of course, Ben. Major hit, of course, and awesome CD. This is a compilation CD, the best of Michael Jackson. Although it contains recordings of a very young Michael Jackson. So Got to Be There, Ain't No Sunshine, My Girl, Ben, etc. Very nice songs. This is Farewell My Summer Love. I had this already on vinyl when I was a teenager, and it contained yeah, songs which weren't previously released then. So, but I'm happy I have it on CD now too. This is Michael Jackson Music and Me. Of course, a compilation CD again. Then I have Off the Wall, which I think it's one of his best albums. And you know, of course it contains Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You, Working Day and Night, Get on the Floor, Off the Wall. Oh, I could go on and on. Girlfriend, She's Out of My Life, I Can't Help It, Falling in Love, Burning the Disco Out. You know, actually all tracks are just great songs. Off the Wall. And then of course after Off the Wall there came the most selling album in the entire world and music history, Thriller. And still of course an awesome album. This is actually also a bootleg again. It's the Bed Tour in the Kuip, and the Kuip is a stadium in Rotterdam, Holland, and this was recorded on June 5th, 1988. And what's so very special about this is that I was one of the visitors of this concert. So yeah, it's very great to have this, you know. Just great memories to this concert. And actually I've seen Michael Jackson twice. So in 1988, but also in the very early 90s, he visited Holland again, and I visited that concert too. So yeah, awesome, and awesome memories to that. And what do I have more? Yes, this is also. It contains 5 CDs, and this is the Michael Jackson collection. So it's a box, and you know, and so as you can see, very nice booklets and all the albums, and of course also with some bonus tracks. So which makes this box set extra interesting, of course, to buy it again. Yes. Then I have, this is the 25th anniversary version release of Thriller. Of course it contains some bonus tracks. And yeah, great to have this too. Then I have 2 CD box sets, and it also contains Thriller and Off the Wall. So as you see, 2 CDs again, very nice to have. Then I have Dangerous. I've been to the Dangerous tour, so I think it must be 1991 or something like that. I've been to that concert. So then this is Bad by Michael Jackson, of course, also a great album. This is also 2 CD sets, which contains the Invincible album and Blood on the Floor. Blood on the Dance Floor, actually. Great to have also. This is the album Invincible. I know there are more colors. Yeah, there were released more colors, but I didn't find those yet. So I only have the white colored sleeve. Very nice to have also. This is Blood on the Dance Floor. And then, yes, of course, this was the album they released in 2010, so almost a year after Michael Jackson passed away. And again, I already talked about it in the video which I posted yesterday. For a very long time I was not sure if I would buy this album. Because yeah, I think most fans will know that most tracks on this album are not sung by Michael Jackson at all. When you hear those tracks, the most tracks are sung by a Michael Jackson sound-alike. So, and his name is Jason Malachi, and Jason Malachi was, you know, he sang a lot of demos. So when for Michael Jackson. So when Michael Jackson wrote some new songs, you know, he didn't always sing the demos himself, but they used a sound-alike for that. And I'm afraid that Sony doesn't take all Michael Jackson fans very serious, because they think they can fool all the fans by let them believe that we hear Michael Jackson on this album, which is obviously true with some tracks, you know. For example, the track Much Too Soon, and the track Can't Make It Another Day with Lenny Kravitz, you know, Behind the Mask. Those tracks are really Michael Jackson you hear. But several other tracks on this, people, don't fool yourself, because it's not Michael Jackson you hear. And that's why the reason, that's the reason why I just, yeah, at first I just didn't want to buy this album at all. But you know, in the end, I have all those original copies by Michael Jackson, so I just didn't want to have a copied CD in that collection. So in the end, I bought the CD as well, just for the to have the collection complete, sort of, because yeah, there are tracks on this album which were sung by Michael, but most tracks on this album, people don't believe Sony, because they will let you believe, they want to let you believe that it's Michael, but it isn't. It's Jason Malachi. It's a sound-alike. So, and you know, if this is the way how Sony wants to continue in, you know, carry the legacy of Michael Jackson in the upcoming years, I'm really afraid what they will release in the future. You know, is it really Michael Jackson you hear or not? If you know what I mean. So, but okay, that's another story. But yeah, and also again, what I also want to say about this album, when Michael would be still alive, I think he would never ever release this album, because it was produced very bad. And also I have a little problem with the design, because I don't believe that Michael would have chosen for this kind of cover design. But okay, that's I think that would be a very long discussion, but I have some mixed emotions about the Michael album. That was that's yeah, I think that's very yeah, there's no doubt about that. But okay, then quite recently they released this one, Immortal. It's nice for the collection, and it's of course for the Holiday on Ice show, and I use this music for that because they have a Michael Jackson show. But if you ask me to recommend Michael Jackson albums to someone who hasn't heard Michael Jackson at all, you know, to start with, please buy Off the Wall or Thriller, or you know, those kind of albums to start with, or buy another compilation CD, but don't start with this one. It's nice for the collection, but that's all I want to say about it. This is the Essential Michael Jackson, which you also hear in the background. And also this might be a good starter, you know, if you haven't got any Michael Jackson in your collection at all. So that might be a good starter too, because it contains, you know, music from when he was a young boy, and also his later hits. So the Essential. This is a very nice one, 2 compact disc sets, Michael Jackson History, the Past, Present and Future, Book 1. And for some reason there never came a Book 2, but okay. And of course this also contains Scream, the duet with Janet Jackson, so Michael Jackson's sister. This is Michael Jackson King of Pop, the Dutch collection. Also the compilation CD. This is Michael Jackson #1s. And I have the same CD, but in a different kind of sleeve. So this is a jewel box, and this is cardboard something, I don't know how to call it. So yeah, very nice to have also. Then I have very nice one, the remix suite. Very nice. Oh, sorry. Yeah, very nice to have. Well, what will I have then? This is I have a couple of burnt CDs, so they're not original copies. This was available on internet. Not very. It was very short after Michael Jackson passed away. This is gone too soon. It contains 2 CDs. Very nice to have as well. Then I have Regrooved. So it actually contains remixed stuff. Then I have some other very nice stuff. This is the Bed Tour in Yokohama, Japan, 26th of September 1987, which is also bootleg, but you know, nice to have. This is Forgotten. This is Live in Gothenburg, History Tour 1997. Very nice to have. Hidden Treasures. This is the History Tour 1996 in Live in Auckland, New Zealand. So also very nice to have. And a couple of years ago I just bought this one. It was quite expensive, but yeah, because it contains also some unreleased tracks, it was very interesting for me to have. So it contains, as you can see, it contains 3 audio CDs, and this is a DVD. Oh no, it's it contains 4. Sorry, excuse me. It contains 4 audio CDs and 1 DVD. and so with a very nice booklets, you know, very great pictures, and you know, yeah, I just wanted to have this so much, so and it's really worth the money, so really recommend it. Yeah. So well, these were Michael Jackson, but I also have some related stuff. For example, yes, this is all Janet Jackson. So Control, Rhythm Nation. This is yeah, Design of a Decade compilation CD. This is All For You. This is also All For You, but with a DVD, and so on a different cover too. This is Damita Joe by Janet Jackson. This is 20 Yo, I don't know how to call it, also by Janet Jackson. This is Discipline, also by Janet, and this is a very nice compilation CD, The Best, which contains 2 CDs. And then of course also I have some CDs by Jermaine. This is Big Brother Jermaine, the Jermaine Jackson collection. I have Greatest Hits, and this is Greatest Hits and Rare Classics, and this is You Said. I'm still looking for other CDs, for example his Dynamite album, but it's really very bad available in the Netherlands for some reason, so I still try to find it. So well, those were actually my CDs, and oh, and I also want to show you this one. These were actually CD singles. So this is Leave Me Alone and Thriller and Off the Wall. And I don't know, people from my generation or older, maybe they will recognize the size of these CD singles, because when you know, when the CD was introduced, you know, I think it was late 80s or something like that, and in the beginning they had these kind of mini CD singles, so they didn't have the size of a regular yeah, sized CD as we do know now. So they had these little CD singles, and if you wanted to play this, you needed a sort of yeah, adapter, and you had to put the single in that adapter, and then you could play the CD in your CD player, you know. So you will not find this kind of sizes now these days anymore, but yeah, nice to have them as well, of course. And then last but not least, for the CDs, I have a very special one to show you. This is the Dangerous CD, and this is yeah, it's very limited available, and it's when you pull this up, you will see a kind of yeah, 3D sort of thing. So here you can see the CD itself, and then yeah. So when you know, when I was a kid, you had those 3D kind of you know, books, you know, for children, like fairy tales, and you know, children stories, and you had those kind of 3D books. So when you pull the page, you will have on every page you had a new yeah, new design, you know, new pictures and new 3D yeah, kind of thing. So, and the same yeah, they did the same with this this Michael Jackson Dangerous CD. So it's one of the most yeah, important things in my entire Michael Jackson collection. For a very long time I was looking for this, but you know, it was really expensive. But yeah, I got this for a very decent price, and yeah, I'm very happy with this. Yeah, so very yeah, great item in my Michael Jackson collection. So the Dangerous CD. Well, I see I already have about 36 minutes now, so I have a lot of more stuff for you to show, but I will split the video again, because otherwise, of course, yeah, it will really last too long. And so these were the CDs, and in the upcoming video I will show you my Michael Jackson records. Okay, well, leave you here for now, and I hope to see you soon in the second part of part 3 actually. Okay, yes, so see you soon in the show your Michael Jackson, and in which I show you my Michael Jackson records. Okay, bye bye.